Of college students have created a Bible made for millennials and made by millennials. They were involved in the campus ministry InterVarsity Christian Fellowship at the University of Southern California. They saw an opportunity to redesign the Bible for today's visually centric culture. CBN's Wendy Griffith spoke with Brian Chung of Alabaster Company earlier today.
You grew up Buddhist. We've got to find out, first of all, how did you become a Christian?
Yeah, well, my parents are Buddhist. I went to a Catholic middle school and went into college agnostic. I got reached out to by some nice people who happened to be Christian. They were part of this group called InterVarsity, and so they invited me to one of their Bible studies, and that's where I really discovered God for myself as an adult. And so it wasn't until after my freshman year in college where I decided to follow Jesus.
What happened when you received your first Bible?
When I received my first Bible, I was a little intimidated. I didn't know where to begin. I really wanted to dive into the Gospels, but that's sort of buried within the Bible. I flipped through the couple of pages, and it had some background. It had some information about the translation. And so for me, as someone that was new to faith, as someone that was a designer, I thought, could this be done differently?
So it sounds like you were the perfect person to redesign the Bible for this Instagram generation using imagery. Tell us about that.
Yeah, so we were inspired by this book that said that each generation has a spiritual question that they ask that points them to Jesus. In the past, it's been what is true, what is real, what is good, and the author makes a prediction that we're moving into a generation where we're asking the question, what is beautiful? And we found that just to be true. We're constantly on our phones, consuming media through Instagram, through Facebook. We judge a company by the beauty of their website. We love restaurants that are designed well. And so we thought, what would it look like to turn an already beautiful story, the story of Jesus, into also just a beautiful reading experience? And so we thought about everything from how does the paper feel? How does the cover feel? How does it flip between your hands? How can we integrate negative space for a more breathable experience for the reader?
I love it. Well, what's the mission of the new Bible? Of course, you mentioned some of that, but what do you hope to see happen with it?
One of our biggest goals is to show that beauty is important in our understanding of who God is. As both Brian and I, the co-founders, we were really interested in sort of the intersection of art and faith. In the past, in the church, art has played a very strong and high role with the Renaissance paintings, with stained glass windows, and we wanted to put art again at the forefront of showing the world how beautiful God is.
Oh, sorry to interrupt. I just want to interject that your co-founder's name is also Brian Chung, spelled a little bit differently than your name.
Yes.
That's amazing.
Yes.
That's a little, God has a sense of humor, right?
I'm with an I, he's Brian with a Y.
Well, Brian, how are people responding, and where can people get this Bible?
Yeah, so people can buy our Bibles on our website, alabasterco.com. We ship within the United States and internationally. We also are on Amazon for folks who are located within the United States. And sorry, what was your first question again?
How are people responding? And is it only just the physical Bible that you have, or do you have something online as well?
Yeah, so people are loving our Bibles. The places that bring us most joy is the emails that come in saying, hey, I have a friend that didn't consider themselves a Christian, and they started reading your Bible, or my marriage wasn't doing well, and we read one of your Psalms book together as a couple, and it's been so helpful for our marriage. And so it's been really, really encouraging hearing those types of stories from our customers.
Do you have a copy of it sitting right next to you?
We have, yes, right over here.
You've got to show it. There it is. Okay, Psalms. Beautiful. Love the cover, and there's lots of beautiful imagery inside as well.
Yes.
Well, Brian, thank you so much. We loved interviewing you and wish you guys all the best. I know it's going to be a big hit out there.
Thank you, Wendy. Thanks for having us.
Okay, God bless you.